Another one. Straight up, and that's taken. What a great comeback. This is from Ghazan for Iqbal. He's gone for a 6 and come back with a wicket.
Yes, on that occasion, he just pulled the length back, and Mujibur still went for that shot. Was not in any position to play that shot. Just finds the fielder at long on, and that's a good catch. Now, Darsait Titans, yes, they've not been batting well, but when it comes to catches, they have taken each and every one of them. Excellent fielding unit, Darsait Titans. Mujibur Ali out. It's 28 for 2.
An all-rounder comes in, Wasim Ali. He's got some runs, he's got some wickets as well. The strike rate is 162, a very handy strike rate. So it will be left-hander replacing a left-hander. That's the idea. So the combo of right and left is still on. This man seems to be comfortable bowling left-handers. This over is gone for 12 already, but he's done his job. He's picked up the man, the danger man, Mujibur Ali. Onto the bats. Oh, there was some bat involved, and yeah, I think that's given as run. So that brings the entertaining overs to an end. 29 for 2 at the end of 3.
So fan code Oman D10 season 2. If you're watching us on the fan code app in India. In Pakistan, it's Jio Super. And anywhere else in the world, you can watch us on CricTracker, YouTube and Facebook page. It's an ITW Prod G and TPT 360 LLC production. And we are live from Al Amirad ground in Oman.
Spinner comes in and it's the captain of Darsait Titans, Zishan Maqsood, coming in for a Oman tail end. Yeah, he's got more of the fielders out at the front. That's hit away, dispatched, 6 runs. What a great hit this is from Wasim Ali. He seems to be starting from where he left last night.
Yeah, Wasim Ali, we know he's again a superstar for Ruwi Rangers. He likes that cow corner area, anything in that around the middle and off stump. He likes to play it towards the cow corner, and that is what his strength is. Playing on his strength, yes, no, and he's gone back.
He doesn't seem to be happy with his partner. He wanted to take single. And I think Wasim should be facing more to Zishan because it's a left arm against the left-hander. He on the own side. So the left-handers are a little bit more comfortable against the left-armers.
.36 for 2. 3 deliveries, 7 runs already. Brings out the reverse sweep, and he's played that fine. Khalid Kail will get 2 runs comfortably. He's still struggling to get that ball, Abid.
Yeah, midway they decided to go for third as well. So maybe you praised a lot Darsait Titans fielding. Yeah, commentator's curse is a thing. That has been comedy of errors.
Well, that's a good delivery outside the zone of Khalid Khail. He wanted to cut that, but just couldn't. 9 runs in the over already. One more ball to go. Cuts it and finds the fielder. Oh, that's a misfield. And finally they'll get that single.
Yeah, that's the place where you need to. You can afford to have your lazy fielders, but that is costing you runs as well. 39 for 2 at the end of 4 Ruwi ranges.
Four overs, 39 for 2. Gobinath is the new bowler. And I think we are seeing him for the first time.
Right there, Shoaib. That's right. Is a new addition to the side as well. Not a convincing start. That's outside off. Way too away. That was heading for the car park. Big wide. But the good sign is that he's getting some movement, even bowling away. But the ball was swinging. So if he pitches at the right areas, the movement is what Khalid Khail and Wasim Ali need to deal with. Another one. And this was slightly even bigger.
Well, that was a big wide. 2 back-to-back wides. Early jitters. A little nervous. Gobinath.
It's very easy to say, Shoaib, that you need to calm yourself, you need to relax, you need to consider that you're playing a game, but it's altogether a different kind of a pressure when you're playing the live streaming and broadcasting game. You know, thousands watching you. Good delivery. That was a great comeback.
Now there's some movement in the air, good length as well, so that will give him some confidence. Khalid Khail wanted to go downtown, completely missing it.
Yeah, clearing his front leg quite early. One more time, clears the front leg and clears the fence as well. That's gone for a half a dozen. 6 runs for Khalid Khail.
Well, the previous delivery, he tried the same shot, but this time he gets hold of it, clearing his front foot, and then playing it up and over the long on fielder, and that's gone the distance as well. So Khalid Khail slowly but steadily getting into the groove.
One more. And that's gone for 4. Just bouncing inside the rope. And that's 10 of 2.
Yes, he's taking on Gobinath. Khalid Khail. That was played between the long on and mid-wicket fielder. Khurram Khan had no chance. And with that 450 runs come up for Ruwi Rangers. 51 for 2 in 4.3 overs.
Oh, again, wide outside off. Not a consistent with the line and length Gobinath, but then also when you pitch it at the right areas, that is also getting hammered. What do you need to do when you're a bowler?
Yes, Gopinath has just bowled a lot full, I think, for my liking. He's giving it in the slot for Khalid Kail. Has to just bowl it a little short away from Khalid Kail. This time on the pads and it's gone. One bounce behind square. Khalid Kail is having a great time out there thanks to some bowling from Gobinath in his strong zone.
Yeah, just one knee down and he's picked that one up. Again bowling slightly fuller. So the confidence of the bowler has been shattered here. He's not been able to bowl at the right areas. 17 runs already of just 4 deliveries. And you're playing your first game and it's your first over.
Missed by Khalid Kail. Again looking to go downtown. 22 of 12 deliveries. One more ball to go in the over. 17 runs already. It's been expensive.
Yeah, but I'll be happy at least he got 2 dot balls now. The idea should be to control the damage. He shouldn't be conceding more boundaries. He's already given a lot of runs. Banged it towards the square leg and takes the catch. Ghazan for Iqbal. The final laugh belongs to Gobinath.
Yes, 17 runs conceded, but also a big wicket in that over for Gobinath. This time he finds the fielder and Ghazanfar does well to catch that. It was going down as the ball reached the fielder, Ghazanfar, but he's done well to get hold on to it. 22 of 13, Khalid Kail. It's 5 overs, 56 for 3. There's going to be a change in the com box.
$56 for 3 in 5. Mehran Khan, the new man in. Wasim Ali. Beautiful striker of the cricket ball. MD Yusuf will be given the responsibility to bowl in. 7 matches, 5 innings and 4 wickets to his credit. He's done well for his side and the expectation from him has been ever increasing. Never too easy to play under the skipper of the national side with the expectation of performance, knowing that if you perform well, maybe something might just turn up for you. Yusuf comes in. First ball, left arm to left arm. Beautifully bowled there. To join me in the commentary box, we've got Noman Chaudhary. Noman, welcome.
Thank you, Neil. Good evening, everyone. Ruwi Rangers 56 for the loss of 3 wickets. It was Wasim Ali, the man of the match from the last game in. Seems like MD Yusuf has done some work on Wasim Ali, understanding where his strong zone is. And currently, Wasim Ali is struggling against the fuller deliveries. Small 2 fuller deliveries. Is he going to do some change up here? Yes, he would. Straight down the ground, this time for a single.
Straight to Ghaznfar. 57 for 3. Ruwi Rangers sitting on top of the table, which means despite a poor start that they had, they've done extremely well to come back strong and claim the top seat, being the defending champions, which also comes with a lot of responsibilities. No one.
Absolutely, and that is the beauty of this game, that they have the experienced lot as well as some youngsters in the side as well. So just a formation that can lead you to win in different scenarios. Someday you see the experienced players setting up. And talking about the experienced players, here is Karimullah with Mr. Vinu. Played straight down the ground. This is a good shot, but it will find the fielder. This is a brilliant catch. Fielding at deep long off, it's not easy when the ball just hurries on to you.
And mind you, it's a very big wicket. It's a very big wicket of Wasim Ali. He's a hard-hitting batsman, free-flowing scorer. A simple catch. And that should be the end of it. 59 for 4. Wasim Ali gone, 9 of 8. Hasnainul Wahab, 68 runs to his credit. Best of 37. There needs to be someone who will stick around for longer. Someone who will give company to Mehran. And the bit is that both these batters haven't faced a delivery. So it's almost like a restart button has been pressed in. 2 new batters in the center. 59 for 4 and 5.4.
Two new batters in the middle. Once again a fuller delivery. Played towards the sweeper cover. Only a single would be added to the total.
1 single, 1 wide and a single. That's all he's given so far. 4 runs so far. Last delivery to come. He's picked up a wicket already, and that's what is required. Come in, pick wickets and deliver. Last ball! And how did that miss the stumps? How did that miss the stumps? Oh my God.
He just survived a wicket here, but have some spectators in enjoying the game. This is Mr. Vinu. He's a team owner of Ruwi Rangers.
Trips to the airport? We got your back. Day night rides or taxi rides?
Oh, taxi. It gets you a ride with 1 click, and in few minutes, download the app now and you can book a taxi, take a cab and come to the stadium. the beautiful Al Amirat ground and enjoy a fantastic game of cricket that is going on between Ruwi Rangers and Darsait Titans.
Zishan Maqsood, expensive in the first over, gave away 10 runs. His job is to now clamp whatever head up comes through from Ruwi Rangers. Rocked on the back foot, slightly short of Gazanfar there. Get a single. Ruwi Rangers 62 for 4. Just a while back, we were also trying to get the visuals of that phenomenal catch that Zishan Maqsood had taken in the World Cup game against Ireland. Meanwhile, this one's gone aerial. How big is that? Humongous. Maximum for Rangers.
Well, this wasn't a good delivery. If you're feeding Hasnan Al Wahab in his zone, he's going to hit you out of the park. A beautiful hit straight down the ground for a 6. Now Zishan, he needs to pull his length back a bit, because once you bowl this fuller delivery, the batters have all the chance in the world to play it. This time straight down the ground, beautifully struck. Just a single this time.
17 is what he's already given, Zishan. Now, low full toss. Straight to the fielder. It was Paul Sterling whose catch Zishan had taken, standing at shot mid-off. Put in that dive. And mind you, the bowler. Oh, he's gone aerial. Every time we talk about that catch, the batter is saying, listen, talk about me, I'm hitting sixes.
This was yet another phenomenal hit from Hasnan Al Wahab. Second 6 in the over. Once again feeding in his zone, in his slot. Went bang straight down the ground. Huge hit. Second 6 of the over. Just a rare expensive day for Zishan Maqsood. Chipped and won't reach to the fielder. Khurram Khan will cut that ball off, and a single bring to the end of expensive Zishan Maqsood spell. Considered 26 of his 2 overs. Ruwi Rangers going great guns, 77 for 4 at the close of 7 overs mark.
.77 in 7. They're going at 11 and over. It's a very comfortable position to be in. Definitely looks like they'll reach the 100 mark. 23 more required. Cut. Sweeper cover will take that care.
We haven't seen Hasnan Al Wahab fire in this tournament up until now. So good to see every player in the team for Ruwi Rangers taking the responsibility and delivering on the given day. This is a beautiful shot. Goes down the ground, straight into the hands of the fielder. Once again, MD Yusuf taking the pace off the ball and getting successful here.
He's done that time and again, picking up wickets as and when there is a requirement. One more wicket taken by Yusuf. Wicket number 2 for him, and Ruwi Rangers lose half their squad in the 8th over. Just got comfortable underneath and a very simple regulation catch. Ruwi Rangers 78 for 5 as Mehran Khan walks back.
The captain walks out. Mohammad Naseem Khushi strikes at 203. 7 matches, 63 runs. Nicely dabbed on the offside for a single. Once you understand that you have a batter like Hasnan Al Wahab at the other end, striking it over 200, all you would want is take a single and give the strike to him.
You're absolutely right. Rotate strike. Let the one who has been hitting hit till the time you settle in. And you hit. Hasnain has gone aerial again and he'll get a maximum.
This is some brilliant counter-attacking cricket from Hasnan Al Wahab. Despite of losing the wicket in the over, the attack's not going anywhere. This was a single of the last ball from Naseem Khushi.
The ball was pitched outside off. Didn't really reach the line of the ball properly. Played it way far away from the body. But Hasnan has been quite capable of getting those runs very, very comfortably. This time, square leg fielder will come, field and send it back. A single. That'll bring the skipper on strike.
Mohammad Naseem Khushi, another batter in Ruwi Rangers side who is known for his hard-hitting abilities. Goes straight this time. He hasn't timed that well. Yusuf coming underneath that one. And he'll take a catch. So third wicket for the youngster MD Yusuf.
He's on a roll. 3 wickets he's picked up, including that of the skipper of Ruwi Rangers. MD Yusuf finishes the 8th over with 86 for 6. Inviting him to play that shot. Ball went up many a miles. Yusuf stabilizing underneath and takes it. Naseem Khushi gone 1 for 2. And Ruwi Rangers now 86 for 6 in 8.
Hasnan Ali. 7 matches, 31 runs. He strikes at 182. But then he has the knack of hitting the ball big. .86 for 8. The last 2 overs to go, 12 balls. Need to maximize that, at least 20 odd runs. 20-25 odd runs would be good. As soon as Hasnan Al Wahab stays out there.
डॉक्टर साहब ने इसका मरीज का हालत देख लिया है मरीज की फटी हुई है मरीज को कॉफी चाहिए क्या 86 for 6 after 8. Ubaid will be coming into bowl. Beautiful delivery there. Yorked him. Wanted to play it. In fact, guided towards the third man. Didn't really do it. But look at this delivery. Right on the money. Absolutely on the money.
Ubaid did not have a good outing last night. But today, bowled a brilliant first over. Now he has been given the responsibility to conclude the innings. Leading edge over the head of the fielder. This will run away to the third man fence for a boundary. So everything Hasnan's connecting today, it's going over the fence. It didn't go where he intended to, but still it found the outer half of the bat and ran across the third man fence for a boundary. Right then, last 10 balls of the innings. Where is he going to put this one? It's a beautiful shot. No chance for the sweeper cover. And this will go across the fence for yet another boundary. Hassan Al Wahab continuing the attack for the Ruwi Rangers. It was slightly fuller in length and played on the offside. Valiant effort from the fielder. Just inches away from him. Nevertheless, Ruwi Rangers will take that. 94 for 6. Consecutive boundaries of this over. Hassan Al Wahab is striking at around 300. He's gone big. He's made a brilliant connection. And the ball has gone over the mid-wicket fence for a gigantic 6. "37 of 12 deliveries, Hassan Al Wahab. This was in his zone. It was there to be hit. He made a great connection of that towards the mid-wicket fence for a 6. 4 for 6. Ubaidullah, just when we were praising him being economical today, he has straight down the line and length. Now, 2 more deliveries in this over to come. Good change of length this time. And it has been given as wide by the umpire. Bowler doesn't look amused.
Well, Ubaid will definitely not be amused. You're right. Fast bowlers, this is one of their biggest arrow in their stealth. But this is not something that they'll be happy. He stood straight and almost gave the impression, Hasnain, that he was going to ramp it, but the ball went over his head. That's what it looked like. "101. Edged, and that's going for a boundary. Doesn't matter how they come. Hasnain Ul Wahab is collecting these boundaries so comfortably.
Hasnain is playing an absolute gem of an innings here for the Ruwi Rangers. He came into bat at number 6 and he struck a 13 balls 41. Trying to play that towards the onside. Second time of the over that he's got an outside edge and he's got boundary for that. And as they say, once it's your day, everything you connect will go in your favor.
That's exactly what is happening with them. One last delivery of this Ubaid over. Slow one up in the air. Is there someone to take that? No one. But the ball just drops dead. Zishan Maqsood will do the cleanup act. End of the over. 9 overs gone. Ruwi Rangers eventually have reached at 107 for 6.
Right then, Hasnain Al Wahab. He is in contention for Udamna maximum number of 6s award. He's been hitting them sweetly. He's been hitting them big.
Yep. Oh, the Amna. You hit those big 6s, you get rewarded. Hasnain Ali and Hasnain Ul Wahab. Meanwhile, Hassanul Wahab, who's on the non-striker's end, has already hit 4 sixes, which means he definitely is in the race to win that award of Amna, Oud Amna perfume hamper. That's for maximum sixes. Ruwi Rangers, last over. Ikram has been brought in. And Hasnain Ali's gone big. Simple catch. Very, very simple catch. You come in on the first ball, want to go big, no connection, the wicket falls.
Well, it seems like wherever MD Yusuf is going, the ball is following him. It was a half tracker from Ikram Ali. It was there to be hit. Made a connection, but safe pair of hands. MD Yusuf. Wicket brings the end of Hasnain Ali's innings. Just the fact that they share gloves, it says a lot about the connection and the team bonding.
You're right. Kalimullah, the big man, he's come. He doesn't care to wear a helmet because at his height, I don't think so there's anyone who can bounce him or get his head in the line of the ball. He stands 7 feet, 239 inches tall. Not really timed. Will that be taken? Yes, back-to-back wickets for Ikram. He's brought into the bowl to bowl the 10th over, and he's picked up 2 wickets on the first 2 deliveries.
This is good bowling. Once you understand that what this wickets can give off you, it's a change of pace, it's a slower ball. Kalimullah, he went into the shot early. It got the elevation, but not the distance. So a couple of wickets in the first 2 deliveries of the last over. Kalimullah, it's a first ball duck for the big man.
Hat-trick ball. Can he pick a hat-trick? Again a slower one. Again aerial, but this time slightly flatter. Went straight to MD Yusuf. A single. That'll bring Hasnain ul Wahab on strike. He was on the non-striking end for 3 deliveries. Half of the last over, he's on the non-striking end. I don't know what were the batters doing. They've just taken a single and brought him on strike. He's hitting them clean as clean could be. Now what can he do with the next 3 deliveries?
Goes big, goes high, clears the mid-wicket fence. Gigantic 6 for Hasnain al Wahab. And with this, he moves to 49.
Again, it was the slower one. But Hasnain picked it up beautifully. Rolls his fingers over the ball. Picked him up and sent it packing. He is on a roll. 5 sixes to his credit. That's 30 runs have come in just 6s. Another 19 runs he's got through other means. 2 more deliveries to go. All along the carpet. He takes a single. Will he go for the second? Poor throw. Very, very poor throw. And he gets to his 50.
Well, the celebration says it all. A 16 balls half century. This is the second quickest half century in this tournament. The first one was from Wasim Akhtar, 15 deliveries. This one took Hasnain al Wahab. This has gone high up in the air. Will this clear the fence? No, it won't. It's a very good catch at the long on boundary.
Last ball, and that was taken. Khurram Khan, he seldom misses anything. An extremely safe pair of hands. He's taken that catch, ensuring that Ruwi Rangers will be restricted on 116. Hasnainul Wahab, 51, got out on the last ball of the innings. 17 deliveries. That's a very good knock. Brilliantly played there. Ensured that his side stayed on top through and through. Let's have a look at the batting card. Ruwi Rangers winning the toss, coming into bat first. Mujibur, 18, 4 for Hanan. Khalid then settled in to score 22. Everyone else came in and chipped in, but not impressively till Hasnain came and said, listen, it's my day. 17 balls he faced, scored 51 runs, including 5 sixes to his credit. 116 of the 10 overs that were given to them. They did lose 9 wickets, but then doesn't really matter. 116 is still a mighty score.
Well, talking about the Darsait Titan bowling, it was Zanfar Iqbal picking up 2 wickets early on in the innings and 3 wickets for the impressive left-arm spinner MD Yusuf, who only conceded 13 runs. Ikram Sadakat, he bowled 1 over, conceded 9 runs and picked up 3 wickets. Gopinath conceded 17 of the only over he bowled, and he picked up a wicket as well. Zishan Maqsood and Ubaidullah, both of them conceded at more than 13 runs per over.
Now, it was Naseem Khushi's side, Ruwi Rangers, that won the toss, elected to bat, and they got those runs coming in very comfortably till this catch was taken. And then, again, there was like a restart of sorts. Runs were coming in, but at the same time, what was not going their way was the fall of wickets. Kept losing wickets till again a partnership was built, and then it looked like they started gaining momentum, but again wickets were falling from the other end while Hasnain stuck around and stuck those big blows. Beat a spinner, beat a fast bowler, he was hitting them. MD Yusuf picking up wickets like he owns them, and eventually it was these big lusty blows that got Ruwi Rangers the runs, but also they lost 2 wickets in that last over. Back-to-back wickets. It's a really good catch. And Hasnain jumping down, finishing off with a 6. Now, when you come out of your homes, you need to come to this beautiful setting, the Oman Cricket Academy. Darsait Titans in the second innings now will require 117 runs to win in 10 overs at 11.7. This is the fan code Oman D10 Season 2 match number 25. We'll take a quick short break and bring you the second innings.
All right, a beautiful ground, a beautiful place to be. It is game number 25 between Darsait Titans and Ruwi Rangers. The Ruwi Rangers winning the toss earlier today has invited the team Darsait Titans to bat first, and they have came in to bat. They had a early little shake. They lost to Hanan Rizwan a little early, just scoring 4 runs. They just contributed slightly until the end. Khalid Khail playing for 22 of just 13 deliveries, but one man, Hasnain, did the job, scoring 51 runs. That is a bit too much now already. It's a big total, 116 what they could punch in all allotted 10 overs, and for that they need to really chase down well. Now Darsait Titans will be running behind the chase, and for that they need their openers to fire. They need someone to come in and play the natural game, and Zishan Maqsood has to really perform well. So that's the target for Darsait Titans, 117 in all allotted 10 overs. So it's their regular openers. Walking into the center is Khurram Khan alongside Ghazanfar Iqbal. They will be coming in and with immense pressure. So Ghazanfar Iqbal has a performance due. He haven't scored much of a runs, but this man, with last night scoring 55 runs, has got into the top 5 scorers of the tournament. Just 44 runs in 7 games with the average of 7.3. Not enough. Yeah, you need to really score some runs. The performance is due, but this man is the hurdle. In front, Kalimullah, the star spearhead, fast bowler, likes to bang the ball hard, swings as well, troubles the batter. So we heard all the way down from the centre. Play is the call. There you go. First ball, Kalimullah. Oh, that was good delivery to start with. It's the right area, right in the centre, and getting some extra bounce. Yeah, look at that. Just stunned the batter a bit there. Absolutely bowling on money. Good start this is from Kalim, looking him into great shape and doing the right thing which is required. This one came into the bat, just short of the fielder. That came to the bat, but a bit too late onto it. Well, my partner is Shoaib for this first stint. Shoaib, welcome to the Combox.
Good evening, Abid. Thank you very much. Darsait Titans will have to score and will have to bat with a lot of intensity. Khurram Khan, he's the man who's been scoring runs for Darsait Titans. Best of 55, a strike rate of 153. Thickish outside edge, and the ball's flying towards the third for 4 runs. Doesn't matter how they come. Kalimullah, he'll be consistent, while Khurram will have to manufacture shots.
You don't have many options there when you're chasing 117 runs. You have to bring your A game out too quick, too soon. You don't have time to hang around and settle anymore. We've seen the Darsait Titans relies heavily on their batting, so I think batting second will favor them slightly if they get a good start.
Nicely flicked straight over the ropes. That is well done by Khurram Khan. We know how difficult it is to play on the up against Kalimullah, but Khurram Khan has done well to just whip it towards backward square leg for 6.
Yeah, beautiful flick of the wrist there. Nicely coming underneath it. He was having a clear mindset that he wants to go for big. Well, what I have seen, Khurram looks comfortable when he's batting with the opener when they haven't lost any wicket. But since the wicket falls on the other end, he gets under pressure.
Again short and on the pads. Again similar result. This time he plays it along the ground. So a 6 followed by a 4. Khurram Khan continues his red hot form in fan code Oman D10.
Well, they're ready to chase the big one. Yeah, they don't have many options. They need to do what they are doing. Attack. They have taken their premier bowler for some runs, which is good sign for the Darsait Titans.
$15 runs in the first 5 deliveries of the over. This is unheard of, unseen before from Kalimullah. Nicely bowled on the top of off stump. Direct hit. Appeal. The umpire says he's safe. End of the over. A good start for the Darsait Titans. 15 runs off it.
Mehran is the new bowler. His economy is below than 10, which is good sign. Not a great start. Just not in control the swing. It is getting the swing. The ball is swinging away from the right-hander. Well, it's Khurram Khan who's been scoring runs in bulk. It's the other end, which is the worry for Team Darsait Titans. He charged down the track. A very important member of the team of Darsait Titans. He opens the inning. He opens with the bowling as well.
Yes, he's absolutely an all-rounder in every sense of the word, Ghazanfar Iqbal. 1 of 3, yes, but as you mentioned, he takes wickets, he bats right at the top of the order, and he also takes catches. He's always on the outfield taking those difficult catches. So, a complete cricketer.
Didn't time it well. The fielder will have a chance. And it has been put down by the captain itself, Naseem Khushi.
Yes, that was a difficult chance. Running behind is not easy, but that should be taken. Ghazanfar Iqbal will find himself to be very lucky. That was hit straight high up in the air. Naseem Khushi got his hands very close to the ball, but just couldn't take that catch. So Ghazanfar Iqbal is still out there. Mehran created that chance, and again he started off with a wide today as well.
Oh, swung hard. There is a appeal, but that appeal was just Flow there just to mind game with the umpire. Well, he's trying to hit ball too hard. Maybe that's the reason he's not been able to middle or time the ball well.
Yeah, that's his playing style, Ghazanfar Iqbal. He's carefree, daredevil kind of a cricketer. He just comes out and tries to smash every ball out of the park. Not on this occasion. Easy catch for Hasnain, and he takes it. Mehran Khan gets the wicket, and Ghazanfar Iqbal falls yet again. 3 of 5 for him. First wicket down for Darsait Titans.
Change of pace. I couldn't read that. Now that was a simple catch there. Yeah, he was laughing about it. So the struggle continues for Ghazanfar Iqbal, and the team, Darsait Titans, are in a lot of trouble with the first wicket going down. So the captain walks into the center. A lot relies on this man. He's got 52 runs, no doubt, in this tournament itself. And that knock was a great inning we witnessed here. So today is the day where his performance will be counted. So he need to deliver. Yesterday he only scored 8 runs.
Yes, like I said earlier on, this match and every match going forward for the Darsait Titans is a must-win game. If they want to qualify comfortably, they'll have to win all the games and stay in the hunt. And Zishan Maqsood, he'll have to start firing for the Darsait Titans.
Yeah, started off trying coming down the track, then 10 days to go big. But the ball was drifting down the leg side. Yeah, that was in the air and a simple catch there. Yeah, some banter there. Came down the track, down the leg side. The moment captain walks slightly ahead, the bowler tries to bowl him onto the pads.
Yeah, the wides continue from Mehran Khan. Again, bowling it down the leg. That is one department that he needs to really work on. The extras, bowls a lot of them. That's much better. Good ball.
Yeah, this is maybe he was aiming at. This is where he wanted to bowl to this man, Zishan Maqsood. Don't want to offer him a lot of width. He's not bowling too quick against Zishan as well. Yeah, good ball. Yeah, I don't see a lot of batters do that in 10 overs format. Letting that go. 20 for 1 at the end of 2.
Fan code Oman D10, our broadcast and streaming partners. In India, it's the Fan Code app. In Pakistan, Jio Super. And everywhere else in the world, it's CricTracker YouTube and Facebook page. It's an ITW Prod-G and TPT 360 LLC production. Kalimullah continues.
They always use him up front. No matter what the result is, he's given 15 runs. He is the same batter, he'll be continuing again. Don't you think they should take the Kalimullah out of the attack and bring him in that floating power play?
I think the reason why they haven't used him or kept him for the power plays because he was expensive in the first over. So they want him to get the cushion of a well spread out field so that he can complete his full quota of 2 overs. And then they've got Mohammad Rafi as well. That's the field setting. A good field that is spread out, a square leg, mid wicket, long on, long off, and a cover sweeper.
Straight to the field, and now these 2 deliveries has been absolutely great. This time with the angle, he was slight bit of taking it away from Zishan Maqsood. I'm sure these 2, Kalimullah and Zishan Maqsood, have played a lot together. Yeah, this was just going slightly away from the left-hander. So they know each other in and out. That's up in the air. Could be taken fielder. Wasim Ali takes the catch, and it's a big fish. Zishan Maqsood departs.
Yes, important wicket for Ruwi Rangers. They've got the skipper of Darsait Titans, Kalimullah, strikes with a good delivery. Wanted to go big. That is the only option that Zishan had at that time. He doesn't have the liberty to spend a few dot balls here. Goes for it anyway. He's gone for a duck after facing 4 deliveries. 21 for 2, Darsait Titans. New batter in, the young Karan Khannan. 7 matches, 65 runs. Good strike rate of 171 and a best of 30. You can see Ken, part of the production team here on the left. You might have seen him earlier. Numan Chaudhary in the white shirt. With him is Yasin.
Titans have lost 2 wickets. (21) on board. Yasir Kalimullah, beg your pardon. Picked up that big wicket of Zishan. Khurram Khan, he's the main man. Scored 55 yesterday. Got those 20 odd runs in that last over. Ensured that there are more than enough runs on board. But he'll have to do that again. All responsibilities primarily end up falling back on his shoulders. Shoaib.
That's right, Neil. Khurram Khan, he's been the one who's been scoring runs time and time again for the Darsait Titans. Played straight down towards the mid-on. They take a single and that'll be the end of the third. 3 overs, 23 for 2 is the score.
Batting line umpire.
(23 for 2 in 3). The runs is not an issue. The issue is that they've lost two important wickets. 94 now required of 42, which is more than 12 and over. The problems are compounding for the Darsait Titans. Their sustenance in the top 6 will definitely be challenging.
Nicely pushed for a single, but the singles are not going to hurt the Ruwi Rangers. 7 overs, 94 were needed. Now they need 41. They need 93 or 41 deliveries. Mehran Khan giving just 6 runs so far, and also has taken a wicket of Kazanfar.
He's been a little wayward in the previous games, but today kind of more accurate. Just a single. Tight bowling. When he pitches them right, he is kind of unplayable, but then has been kind of erring regularly in the last few days. Today, so much better, Mehran.
Wide again, signalled. So the problem continues for Mehran. Problem of bowling a lot of wides. And from nowhere he'll bowl a good delivery. Yeah, that was a wide.
Call it the commentator's curse. That's what it is.
Friends and family out here since it's a weekend. Oh, that's gone high up in the air. Will land safely. Wasim Ali couldn't reach there in time. Oh, that run out. Yes, has been given.
They've been ball watching and have paid the price. Mehran is still not happy about something. Played that big shot. Took a single. Then Wasim threw it straight at the striker's end. Good collection and whipped the bails off. Gone.
I like the way the umpire was ready for it. Keen eye. Good decision from the umpire there. Karan Kannan out for 2 of 3. 27 for 3 is the score. .27 for 3 as Mehran Khan continues to bowl some good deliveries and continues taking wickets, along with bowling some wides on the way.
Well, you can't make it a perfect world, can you? Mehran has given 9. A 90 required of 38. How can you get these without hitting consistent boundaries? A dot ball there. Mehran is smiling because every dot ball is going to push the required run rate further up.
Yes, it's getting difficult with every passing delivery, every passing ball, every passing over. Darsait Titans have not been able to score runs. It's still possible. 90 of 37, that's 90 almost of 6 overs.
It'll be a wide. It will be a wide. There's no reason why the umpire will not spread his arms out. Mehran needs to get this right. You cannot be bowling these extras. There's a smile on his face. That's only because the batters have done their job and you have a very huge score to defend. Only if this was about 70 odd runs that you were defending, these wides would have hurt truckloads.
Couldn't agree more. That was also a wide, had that not clipped the pads. (28 for 3), and then the end of the over with that single. 4 overs, 29 for 3 now.
Four overs gone. 88 required of 36. Now, how does one approach a score like this? Do you go hammer and tongs on literally every ball and say, listen, we don't care, we are going to try and win this? Or do you try and take it as deep as possible? Do you try and get as many runs as possible and reduce the margin of the loss?
Well, that's a very valid question. It depends on whether you see the glass as half full or half empty. But personally, I would think I would want to go the aggressive way and try to hit as many runs as possible in every over. But as of now, Darsait Titans haven't been able to do that, thanks to some good bowling from Ruwi Rangers. Mohammad Rafi comes in, starts off with a good delivery, gets some extra bounce, and that movement in the air as well. Would have loved to see him bowl a lot fuller on the stumps, get that ball shaping in from around the off and middle. That's where he has been very successful, and that's where he has been able to take wickets.
Taking wickets is key. Ruwi Rangers wouldn't mind a victory in any form if they're able to get them all out, or if they're able to defend. But for the confidence of the bowler, for the confidence of the side, if they're able to take all the 10 pins down, it just works magically in favor of the mindset. Darsait Titans 30 for 3. Still 5.5 overs remaining. And it's just slipping out of their hands.
Yes, 87 from 33 is going to be a big task for Darsait Titans, especially because they've lost 3 wickets. That's much better, a lot fuller, shaping in. That's where Rafi should be focusing on. It's a very good ball.
2 more deliveries to come. Mohammad Rafi.
Falak Sher, well, he's a true tiger, a hero. He's the one who's kept us, kept our tummies filled, and always there to be besides us, helping us with whatever we need. Great guy. Thank you so much.
He goes down on one knee, and this one has been sent. This is probably the biggest 6 that we've seen. Huge, huge 6. Khurram Khan. Now, if he starts hitting these, I can tell you, he could change the game.
Yes, he's definitely got the ability, the skill to hit those big 6s, but he'll have to keep doing that. Now, that is a challenge. How many more can he hit? Because they need a lot more from Khurram Khan. 24 of just 10 deliveries. And that ball has gone out of the park. It's gone out of Amarat all the way to Darsait. That will take a lot of time. They need a ball replaced. The umpire will have to go all the way.
पानी ले आओ पानी.
Get some time to take a breather while the umpire goes to fetch a new ball. On the other end is umpire Rahul Asher. He's literally got a cherry picking to be done. That was a shot because of which the umpire is at the boundary line, because the ball was sent outside the stadium onto the roads. And if you're driving there, I hope your insurance covers being hit by a cricket ball.
Well, yes, that was hit a long way. Now Khurram is not happy with the ball that is being replaced. My friend, don't hit the ball too far. Hit smaller sixes. Anyway, as a batter, you don't have any say in how and what and which ball will or can be used. It's the umpire's call. You just have to go with the flow.
You're right. There's no reason why this resistance should have come. He's still unhappy. He's still talking. That's not going to help. Because only the bowling captain can have his word, and that too, once the umpire has decided on the ball, bowling captain can't do anything. He will check the ball. If there are any deformities on the ball, the shape's not right, which the umpire probably has overlooked, he can just bring it to their notice, and then they will do the ring test, the umpires. Once the ring test is done, even the bowling captain cannot disagree with the umpire's call. He has to use that ball. Meanwhile, a single there for Khurram to end the over. 5 overs gone, it's 37 for 3.
Hasnan Ali comes in the attack. 7 matches, 6 innings, 5 wickets. 80 needed of last 5 overs.
That's pretty simple. Need 15 runs and over. The simplest mathematical calculation that you'll need to do. 80 divided by 5. 16 in fact. I just hope my math teacher is not listening. 16 runs per over. Very, very simple. There you go. Clarified. Required run rate 16. I had to erase my first answer and then rewrite it. Khurram Khan still not happy with the umpire's decision of picking that ball. I have no understanding on why that disagreement or why he is still upset. Because in 10 overs the ball doesn't change much. Unless it's a rather torn and tattered old ball that has been brought in, which the umpires wouldn't do. I have no understanding why Khurram is so miffed.
Look at how keenly he's arguing. Look at his eyes. Seems like he's absolutely sure about what he's saying, as if he know that if the ball went out of the stadium, they got a new one. This was a 6 that went outside the Al Amirat. It's a huge hit.
Monstrous, absolutely monstrous. Now, can he replicate that? Can he keep going at that pace? Needs 16 per over, which means need to hit at least 2 boundaries. Oh, this one's hit him in the rib cage. That will hurt. That will hurt. The bowler's gone to Khurram. They'll have a quick chat. Khurram was not happy with the ball. And now he'll be upset with what has hit him on that fleshy part. This hurts. I tell you, this really, really hurts. He'll be waking up with a massive, ugly looking bruise in that area.
This one was shorter in length, trying to heave that one towards the onside. Right area to play a shorter delivery. It didn't rise as per Khurram's expectations. Nevertheless, it just struck him right next to the belly button. Right, then 80 from 29 balls. It's difficult, but it's still doable. Definitely doable.
It is definitely doable. But then who will bell the cat is the question. Who will go hitting? Who will take charge of getting those runs going? The game has rather slowed down because of the conversations that Khurram has had with the umpires, stalling the game. And then now with this injury, .25 of 12 for Khurram. Hassan comes to bowl.
Good change of pace from Hasnan. Khurram's batting at around strike rate of 200. Ubaidullah in, he's conceded runs today. Now his job is to smoke some sixes here for the Darsait Titans.
79. This is looking like an unreachable target right now for the Titans. Short delivery. Played it down the ground. We'll get a single. Singles definitely won't help. Yes, it'll keep the scoreboard ticking, but a win with singles, not possible.
Yeah, some families in, some crowd in today. It's a local weekend here in Oman. Some families, some children in to enjoy the game. Just to remind everyone that the entry is still free here at the Al Amirat cricket ground. Slow one. Once again, change of pace. Hitting the deck hard and taking the pace off the ball has been the feature in Hasnan's bowling so far.
You're right. Friday, the day off. And you rightly mentioned that no tickets required to come to the stadium to watch this game or these games. But yes, you'll have to definitely take a ticket if you have to come and meet Noman. The most expensive tickets are the ones which permit you to meet Noman Chaudhary. One of the most desirable boys in the commentary box. Today he was down at the pitch. Noman, I love the way he did the pitch report. And he was getting rather distracted with a huge crowd that was standing behind the camera that all came to see him. Tell us something about this fan following that you have here in Oman. Noman.
Played on the onside, in the gap this time.
Back up, back up, back up.
Single to end the over. We'll come back to that in the next over. 6 overs are done. 42 for the loss of 3 wickets.
So, you and your friends are going to the same destination? Guess what? Same price. Affordable rides or taxi rides?
Oh, Taxi gets your ride with one click and in a few minutes. Go ahead and download this app. You can check the QR code there, scan it, and download the app and start using it. It's extremely convenient. Khurram Khan is still at it, trying to create that impact. He'll be on strike as Mohammad Rafi continues. Starts with a wide. Starts with a wide. Did the wicket say that it would get so many wides here?
It definitely said that it will break up evenly more because of all the cracks it had. But come on, I predicted that there'll be a lot of runs.
No, that's right, absolutely. It was just like the other day when a man walking outside looked up at the sun and said, "Oh, that's hot." Pretty much similar, right? It's definitely a very good wicket. And well done at the pitch report. Yes, 100 plus runs scored at ease. Though the same cannot be said about Darsait Titans. But I was not asking you about the wickets, I was asking you about all that crowd that came in. And for those 12 dozen autographs that you signed after the pitch report. The cameras weren't there to capture it, but yes, it's a fact.
Really thankful for all the support, for everyone who came in. It was probably the pitch report with the most number of retakes and the most number of duration, but nevertheless it went well in the end.
It sure did. It sure did. About 12 dozen people flocking in to see my dear Nauman Chaudhary. I tell you, it was more parents who had come in. Wanted to meet his parents. Unfortunately, he's come here alone. That's it, Titans. 45 for 3 in 6.2. Khurram Khan, 29 of 17. Ubaid, 4 of 9. They're trying to do something. They're trying to get a few boundaries, but the Rangers bowling is so good. Just a single.
Well, I believe Khurram Khan is trying to hit it way too hard. Once the desperation of scoring the boundary creeps in, you just forget to middle the ball, place the ball. The required run rate always gets to your mind that you need to hit out, and in doing so, just stop forgetting to place the ball. This has been placed well, but straight to the fielder. Nothing's going the Darsait Titans' way.
Yeah, they've kept consistently changing things as far as the tosses are concerned. Many a times opting to bat first, sometimes wanting to field first. But the challenges have been beyond that. The batters haven't really shown up to the party. Khurram Khan, he's probably the only one. Low full toss there for Khurram. Get a single. 48 for 3 in 7. That's the end of the over. Very good over coming in from Mohammad Rafi.
Coming right arm round. Left arm, right arm, sir. Right arm round. Khalida, Kabul, give do kana. Khalida, Kabul, give.
Required run rate 23. Oh, that's beyond them. 23 in 1 over is good. 23 maybe in 2 overs is trying to get there. 23 consistently for 3 overs. I think the train has already left the platform.
Good delivery to start the spell for Sajat. That was right up in the block call. And ever since Khurram Khan smoked that 6 over mid-wicket and the ball went outside the stadium, this is Mohammad Sajat Mubarak. 2 wickets in 2 innings with the economy of 16 and average of 24. Ever since he has smoked that 6, it's just the fact that with the change in ball and something that has been going on in his mind with the shape of the ball, it has distracted him and his batting approach so much. He hasn't got going since that.
.48 for 3. It could be a psychological barrier more than anything else. Stepping down, trying to go over and above the infield. The ball is teasing the fielder but will win the race. 4 runs. Khurram Khan with the boundaries on 35.
Finally manages to connect one over the head of the fielder, clears the infield and gets a boundary. They need plenty of more. Boundary 6 is something that can just ease the pressure on the batters, something that can bring the required run rate down. This will surely bring the required run rate down. A big heave over mid-wicket. A 6 for Khurram Khan.
Well, he's the man. If there is any man, he is the man. Whipped it beautifully and got it a maximum. That maximum, his personal score goes to 41 of 23. Titans reach 58 for 3 in 7.4. What is required is 59 of 40. 14 deliveries, beg your pardon. 14 deliveries, 59 runs. Hasn't timed it well, but will drop shot. Still, every ball needs to be sent for a boundary. Every single ball needs to be a 4. This now has started looking out of hand.
Now it's a matter of the damage control, I believe. You need to make sure that you get to as close to the target as possible. Good running between the wickets here. And with these 2, we come to the end of over number 8. Thus, the Titans 61 for 3.
Tayyab there. One of our team members from the audio department. Right. He wants to have a walk, a swag walk. Let your hands off, man. Walk like Sanjay Dutt. He's got the swag. There you go, waving like a politician. Please give him all your votes. He'll ensure that you sound good.
Right arm over.
Right then, 56 runs to come on the last 12 deliveries. Hasnan bowled a brilliant first over, went for only 5 runs. Now he's up against Khurram Khan, striking at around 160.
Full toss onto the pads. Dot ball there. Hasnain has bowled really, really good. Previous over just 5 runs. Now he continues that kind of form. Will keep the Darsait Titans really far away from that target and also put them in trouble of the net run rate just in case they're aiming to maybe make some changes on the table. Down the leg side will be a wide.
Yeah, the idea was right. Once you see the batter making room, going towards the leg side, you just follow the batter, making it difficult for him to hit you out. But at this time, the execution wasn't perfect. A full-length Yorker following Khurram Khan. They need to utilize those last 11 deliveries to their advantage, the Darsait Titans. If not 55 runs, get somewhere close to the target.
Fuller length delivery in the cow corner. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Khurram Khan, he's not giving up. Yesterday got to a half century. He's now 1 hit away from another one.
Slightly missed the mark, missed the Yorker, and it was all the time an opportunity in the world for Khurram Khan to put it away for a boundary. "51 more to come from the last 10 balls. So they need 9 sixes. They need just 9 sixes of last 10 deliveries if they are to win this.
Beautifully played. And what a way to get to a half century. Khurram Khan, take a bow. Played in pressure situation. Played in a tense moment. In a time when his partners were departing. He stood tall. Out of the 72, he scored 52. That speaks volumes about his commitment and his performance today.
This is just impressive batting. Once again, it was targeted on the pads. And it did not move an inch, Khurram Khan. He picked up the length, deposited it over the mid-wicket fence. He's knocked him over. What a delivery this from Hasnain. The revenge has been taken.
Indeed, it's done and dusted. Khurram Khan reaches his half century and a beautiful block hole delivery ensures that his off stump goes to bed. Good night.
That's all.
Alright, so Afzal Ahmed Khan has come in for the last 8 deliveries. His job would be to try and send as many balls in and out of the stands. Now these guys are extremely hard-working. They ensure that the side screen and those advertising boards are covered after every over. Not an easy task. Every 6 deliveries, they put the curtains and take the curtains off. Onto the pads, should be given, and is given. Simple as that. Afzal Ahmed Khan trapped in front of the wickets. 1 more wicket there for Hasnain.
Well, this is a reward of consistent bowling. If you maintain the same line and bowl in the same channel, you'll get the purchase for it. Beautiful delivery on the back foot, trying to swing that one towards the leg side. And he was trapped in front. Early exit here for Afzal Ahmed Khan. Walks back for a duck at 72 for the loss of 5 wickets.
out the slip. इधर लेके आए ना बैठ रहे के लग जाता है ले ले एक उधर
It's a hard-working team of the scorers.
right up over one
And maybe they've spotted themselves. Oh yes, look at that. A thumbs up coming in recognition of an acknowledgement that yes, we've seen ourselves. Thank you so much. You've done well. They've done well too. Keeping a tab on every single run. Every delivery that's been bowled on a hat-trick there, Hasnain. Now that's the kind of field. That's the kind of field that you set up for a hat-trick ball. 2 slips in position. Men in catching. There's a gully, there's a point, there's a shot square leg. There's a shot mid-wicket. All in catching. Looks like a test match in play. Beautifully played.
over
And that's the over. 9 overs gone. 72 for 5.
Wasim Ali, the man of the match from the last game. He batted well. He bowled brilliantly as well in the last game. Today he's been brought into the attack to bowl the last over. The game's already in the favor or in the hands of Ruwi Rangers. Just a matter of last 6 deliveries. Ubaidullah has eaten up 11 deliveries, scored only 7. This is the chance for him to redeem himself.
safe
First delivery. He's bowling with a slip in position. Single there. 45. Now 44 required of 5 deliveries. How many boundaries? How many boundaries can be hit now? Sheikh Sahil. Can he hit a couple of them with a mighty bat? He's gone aerial. Wicketkeeper says it's mine and he takes it. One more wicket down. Darsait Titans. They're falling like a pack of cards.
Once again, not afraid to flight the ball up. Trying to play that across the line. Got the leading edge. Regulation catch for the wicket keeper. Early exit for Sheikh Sahil too. It's 73 for 6.
left arm round
Mujib Jalgaonkar is in now. The last 4 deliveries of the innings
catch it
with the straight bat. On the onside, straight into the hands of the fielder.
2 wickets in 2 deliveries now. Wasim is on a hat-trick. These guys are getting hat-trick chances more often than you are going to the gas station to fill your tanks. 73 for 7. Mujib Jalgaonkar gone on a first ball duck. That's Shoaib Ahmed and Mrs. Shoaib Ahmed, who's travelled to see him, give him company over the weekend, taking a little time off. And we are ensuring that we call Shoaib back in the commentary box really soon. You can't be standing there, Shoaib. The microphone is waiting for you, bro. Yeah. Just because the families come, you can't be getting time off like that. No, I mean, just kidding. He's been doing well. Hat-trick ball. Oh, he's got it! He's got a hat-trick! Can Wasim do anything wrong? The answer is no. Today he didn't bat properly, didn't get those runs, but then with the ball he comes and picks up a hat-trick. Phenomenal. These scenes are just glorious. Bowled with a slip in position, got the ball to turn a bit. MD Yusuf. He came in and he's walking out. Didn't trouble the scorers, but definitely brought a big smile on all of our faces.
It's a hat-trick to remember for Wasim Ali, and just when everyone here thought that this game's going to end early, the Ruwi Rangers side, they said, come on, you gotta wait. We have something different for you guys. So last 5 wickets, they have gone down for only 1 run on the board.
That's an interesting equation there. Gobinath Silvaraj. He's come in to bat. Now, there could be a 4 and 4. There could be a 4 and 4. He's still going with a very aggressive field setting. A field has been called in. The captain is calling for more. Yeah, get them in catching. It's a spinner who's bowling. Give him that kind of support. 2 slips in position. 1 cover in catching. And he bowls down the leg side. It'll be a wide. But in technicality, the 4th wicket in 4th ball could continue.
Once again, trying to bring that big heave in. Now there's a chance of a run out. Now this is a run out. They have actually lost 4 wickets in 4 balls.
4 in 4. What is happening here? Darsait Titans. This is like the worst kind of setup that I've seen. It doesn't look like a professional team playing, to be very honest. These lads, they're succumbing under pressure. Gobinath Silvaraj gone. And he just is unbelievable. 74 for 9. Last delivery. Can he pick up one more? Bring all your men in. No need to keep them at boundaries. Bring them all in and help Wasim get one more. He's picked up 3 wickets in 2 deliveries in 5 balls. 3 wickets. 2 runs. Get him all the men. Get him all the men possible to help him take 1 more wicket. Aggressive field set. Ikram Sadat. He steps down and goes big. Realizes there's an opportunity and that's gone. Wasim Ali, what have you done? These are scenes that are unimaginable. So many wickets. 5 of them in 1 over, of which he's picked up 4. 1 run out, and this is unbelievable. Half of the side in the dugout because of 1 man in that 1 over. I haven't seen this, and I tell you, for many years to come, you won't get to see this. But Wasim, you will see him very often in times to come playing cricket at the highest level.
Well, the last over figures looked more like a football match figures. The football match score line. But have a look at this for a performance from the Ruwi Rangers. The last 7 batters lost last 7 wickets for only 2 runs. Sensational performance this time around from Ruwi Rangers, winning the game by 42 runs. Not a great batting performance from Darsait Titans. They are to chase down the target of 117. Only Ghazanfar Iqbal, he entered the double figures. This is a very sorry looking batting card. Just need to count the number of ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 batters, they went out for a duck.
7. You forgot Zishan. Zishan on a duck. Afzal, Sahil, Mujib, Yusuf, Gobinath and Ikram on ducks. 7 of them on ducks. I haven't seen a scorecard like this ever in my life. Oh my god, these are incredible scenes here. Ruwi Rangers stamping their authority while everyone did well. I want your attention to be drawn to this young lad, Wasim Ali. 1 over, 2 runs and 4 wickets. This was the last over, so I don't know how much of bearings would it have on the results of the match as far as the man of the match is concerned, because the game was definitely gone and packed. But still, to come in and pick up 4 wickets and get 1 run out in that very over, so technically getting 5 wickets in that over is incredible. Look at that.
Well, the innings began well for Khurram Khan. He struck a few boundaries at the start of the innings, giving a little hope to the Darsait Titans. This one, Ghazanfar Iqbal, trying to hit out every delivery. This was Zishan Maqsood going out on duck, the first batter to go out on duck. This was some misunderstanding. But then this was a 6 from Khurram Khan that got the Titans going. Khurram was in supreme form once again, the only batter to make it to double figures. This was his wicket, and this just brought the carnage that no one was expecting. No one would have thought that they would lose 7 wickets for only 2 runs on the board. They were cruising at one point 72 for 2, 72 for 3, but then this happened. This last over will be remembered for a very long time. Needless running. Then this is the last wicket where we thought the ball might travel over the fence, but Hasnan Ali said no, you just need to wait and see my catching at the boundary rope. A victory for Ruwi Rangers, and this is the match summary. Ruwi Rangers winning the toss, batting first, putting on 116 on the board in their allotted 10 overs, and the Darsait Titans in reply, they were bowled out for 74 in 10 overs, courtesy some brilliant bowling from Wasim Ali, Hasnan and Mehran.
Well, yeah, it is incredibly seen what Ruwi Rangers has done, winning by 42 runs. And now, whatever we saw, there were men responsible for that victory, and those men will be rewarded. We'll be going downstairs with Awad Ibrahim for the post-match presentation.
Well, thank you very much, Combs, and it is the post-match presentation ceremony for the first game of the day. It has been a game, what a cracker. We couldn't have asked more action than this game. Yeah, we're on a roller coaster. It was Ruwi Rangers who were put on to bat first and putting in the target of 117 runs with a loss of 9 wickets. And the Titans fought well, and they had showed some resistance, and they had their Khurram Khan scoring 52 runs. He was never giving up. But one man in the end coming, Wasim Ali taking 5 wickets in 1 over, 4 wickets in 1 over, but 1 run out as well. 5 wickets coming in the final over of the game. But one man who's done the job in the batting. He's almost batted along with all the partners in one end, occupying one end hard and still, and never let that end go away. It was Hasnainul Wahab